Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest event across the country in Tayninh province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of October 11, Comrade Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of Provincial People Council, along with leaders from various provincial departments and agencies, visited and extended their congratulations to several businesses in honor of Vietnam Entrepreneur Day on October 13. The delegation visited the TayNinhTV Dairy Farm, a range of Vietnam dairy product choice stock company, the TayNinhTV Corporation, the TayNinhTV Provincial Business Association, and the TayNinhTV Young Entrepreneur Association. On the same morning, another delegation led by Comrade Phạm Hùng Thái, TayNinhTV Deputy Secretary of Provincial Party Committee and heads of National Assembly delegations of TayNinhTV Province, along with other provincial leaders, visited and congratulated VMBT TayNinhTV Lottery One Member Limited Liability Company, Đức Thành Company and Hùng Nhi Import-Export Trading and Services Company Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of October 11, a provincial leadership delegation led by Comrade Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Deputy Secretaries of Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of Provincial People Committee, visited and presented congratulatory flowers to several businesses in the province.
The delegation visited and presented flowers to Xuân Cầu TayNinhTV Investment Choice Stock Company, Đông Thuận Hà Limited Liability Company, TayNinhTV Power Company, the TayNinhTV branch of the Vietnam Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, or Agribank, and Viettel TayNinhTV. At the visiting places, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc recognized and highly praised the achievements of these businesses in their production and business activities. He acknowledged their important contributions to the province's economic and social role, job creation, income generation for workers, tax contributions to the state budget, and their successful implementation of social welfare policies within the province.
On the same morning, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, members of Provincial Party Standing Committee and Permanent Vice Chairman of Provincial People Committee, led the delegation to visit and congratulate several businesses. These included Sapsa Linh Trung 3 Limited Company at Linh Trung 3 Export Processing Zone, TayNinhTV Industrial Zone Infrastructure Development Choice Stock Company at Trảng Bàng Industrial Zone, Ceylon Vietnam Limited Company, and Saigon VRT Investment Choice Stock Company at Phước Đông Industrial Zone in Phước Đông Commune District. Meanwhile, another delegation led by Mr. Dương Văn Thắng, members of Provincial Party Committee and Vice Chairman of Provincial People Committee, along with representatives from various provincial departments and agencies, visited and congratulated Fico TayNinhTV Salmon Choice Stock Company, TayNinhTV Sarret Choice Stock Company, Hunan Manufacturing Construction Trading Service Limited Liability Company, and TayNinhTV Tobacco Choice Stock Company. Another delegation led by Vice Chairman of Provincial People Committee Trần Văn Chiến, together with leaders from Provincial People Committee Office and various provincial departments, visited and extended congratulations to enterprises in Thành Công Industrial Park. Additionally, a delegation led by Mr. Võ Đức Trong, members of Provincial Party Standing Committee and Chairman of Vietnam Violent Front Committees of TayNinhTV Province, along with other members, visited and presented flowers and exchanged congratulations to several companies. These including a rubber production company limited in TayNinhTV City, TayNinhTV Company in Trường Đông Commune Hòa Thành Thao, and Phu Hương Vietnam Company in Gia La Commune U Minh Châu District, and TMTC Industrial Zone Development Company in Lợi Thuận Commune Bến Cầu District. At each business visited, provincial leaders presented flowers and conveyed their warmest congratulations to the enterprises and entrepreneurs on the occasion Vietnam Entrepreneur Days on October 13. They expressed gratitude for contribution and support from provincial leadership. The businesses reaffirmed their commitment to continue innovating and developing, contributing to the role of the local economy.
On the same morning, a working delegation led by Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of the Radio and Television Station, visited and presented congratulatory flowers to the TayNinhTV Young Entrepreneurs Association, whom you import, export, trade and industrial services company limited, Tâm Lang Thi One Member Company Limited, and TayNinhTV Company Limited. On behalf of the delegation, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường extended the best wishes to the businesses, expressing hope that they continue to build on achievements and further develop their production and business activities. He also emphasized the importance of strengthening cooperation in information dissemination and implementing social welfare programs between the businesses and the radio television station in the future.
Ba Đinh Mountain, often referred as a rough of southern Vietnam, is not only renowned for its majestic beauty, but also for preserving long-standing cultural heritage and deep spiritual values. It's an ideal destination for visitors seeking peace, admiring breathtaking natural landscape, and exploring unique spiritual culture. Each year, Ba Đinh Mountain attracts millions of visitors, drawn not only by its poetic beauty, but also by mysterious allure of this arid land. Returning to Ba Đinh Mountain, located about 11 kilometers northeast of Tây Ninh City, on a sunny morning, the reporter team of the Ninh Radio and Television Station had the opportunity to accompany a group of tourists from Bình Thuận province as they visited and admired the grandeur of this famous mountain. Upon arrival, a first impression for many in the group was the modern cable car system. Visitors also had a chance to visit the Ba Pagoda, also known as Linh Sơn Tiên Thạch Pagoda, situated halfway up the mountain at an altitude of 350 meters. This area features some of the oldest pagodas, including Ba Pagoda, Hang Pagoda, Trung Pagoda, and Wang Pagoda. These spiritual structures not only hold architectural value, but also are deeply connected to the religious life of the local people. At the summit of majestic Ba Đinh Mountain stands the 72-meter tall statue of the Tây Bổ Đà Sơn Bodhisattva statue, the significant spiritual monument symbolizing wisdom, virtue, and compassion for all beings. Additionally, the world's largest sandstone statue of Mahavira Buddha sits atop a waterfall, resting against the mountainside and gazing toward Liêu Tiếng Lake. Number of other bronze Buddha statues of varying size captivate visitors who appreciate spiritual art. The most impressive aspect for me will be a Buddha statue, especially a bronze statue of Buddha. Another highlight is the theme of Buddha's art that I watched. The unique architecture of Ba Đinh Mountain Heritage Site left me always struck. I truly admire the historical structure. Particularly, the group of visitors were also able to immerse themselves in the stunning natural sanctuary, the surrounding area. This experience not only enriched their knowledge, but also brought peace in their heart. I feel peace in my heart. I pray for health and peace for my family. I will come back as a single day. It's not enough to explore everything here. I will return. Ba Đinh Mountain is not just an outstanding natural landmark, but also a symbol of spiritual beauty, drawing visitors from all over. With majestic landscape, ancient pagoda, and unique architectural structure, it offers profound experiences of culture and faith. A journey to explore Ba Đinh Mountain not only deepens visitor understanding of Buddhism, but also brings a sense of peace and tranquility to the soul, creating unforgettable memories for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of October 11, the Provincial People Committee held its regular meeting for October 2024. The session was chaired by Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary of Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of Provincial People Committee, along with Vice Chairman Dương Văn Thắng and Trương Văn Chiến. The meeting focused on reviewing and providing opinion on several key issues.
During the session, various proposals were presented, including the adjustment of the minimum lending interest rates by TayNinhTV Development Investment Fund, the decision to approve the restructuring plan for the TayNinhTV Development Investment Fund, and the 2024 financial plan of TayNinhTV Water Resources Exploitation One Member Limited Company. The provincial leaders largely agree with the submitted content and requested that the relevant units make adjustments based on the feedback provided by committee members. Regarding the proposal from the Department of Education and Training to develop a resolution on policies to attract and support teachers at public preschools in TayNinhTV province for the 2025-2030 period, the Provincial Business Committee expressed general agreement. The aim of the resolution is to create the necessary legal framework to support staff at public preschool and to address the shortage of preschool teachers in public educational institutions. Chairman Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc approved the provision and assigned the Department of Education and Training to expedite the drafting of the resolution, ensuring it meets the necessary goals and regulations. The meeting also provided opinions and reached consensus on other matters, such as the plan to address and manage the situation of homeless and beggars in TayNinhTV from 2025 to 2030, the draft decision on unit prices for reforestation when converting forest land for other purposes in the province, and the draft decision on the rental price framework for worker housing in industrial zones in TayNinhTV. The provincial leaders agree with the proposals presented by the units.
On the afternoons of October 11, Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Provincial Party Committee member and Deputy Head of Specialized Delegation of National Assembly of TayNinhTV Province, along with Mr. Trần Hữu Hậu, members of National Assembly Law Committee, Chairman of Provincial Business Association, and National Assembly Delegate of TayNinhTV Province, chair a conference to gather comment on draft electricity law. During the conference, delegate unit and businesses contribute to opinion on regulation concerning the development of offshore wind power, budgeting procedure to select investors for electricity project implemented under public-private partnership, the competitive electronic market and safety corridor for power infrastructure. A representative from the electricity company presented the current status of the three stages of the competitive electricity market development and proposed that the National Assembly firmly pass the revised electricity law. They emphasized the need for comprehensive policies and legal documents to guide the operation of the cooperative retail electricity market, along with appropriate adjustment to the wholesale and retail electricity prices. In conclusion, Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy acknowledged and appreciated the contribution of delegates. This commitment will be submitted to the National Assembly during the upcoming A section of the 15th National Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of October 11, the TayNinhTV Provincial Literature and Art Association had a gathering to celebrate the 40th anniversary of its founding. October 13, 1984, October 13, 2024. Attending the event, there were Mr. Lê Song Tùng, Head of Southern Representative Office of the Vietnam Union of Literature and Art Association, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, members of Provincial Party Standing Committee, and Heads of the Provincial Propaganda Department, and Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, members of Provincial Party Standing Committee and Permanent Vice Chairman of Provincial People Committee.
Over its 40 years of development, TayNinhTV Provincial Literature and Arts Association has grown to include 304 members. From 2012 to September 2024, the association had 664 winning authors, including 29 international awards, 147 national awards, 32 regional awards, 456 provincial ones, and 577 works of art exhibited at various levels. In his speech at the event, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh emphasized several key tasks for the association in the coming period, including increasing creative activities and promotion, nurturing young artists, leveraging and preserving local cultural values, and applying information technology to promote artistic works.
On the morning of October 11, the Ministry of Public Security had a review meeting to evaluate the result of disaster prevention and recovery effort following the storm number 3 and subsequent heavy rain. Upholding the spirit of mutual support and when people are in need, the police are there. the People Police Force has proactively implemented response plan for rescue operation, disaster recovery and public assistance with the motto 4 on site, 3 ready. Storm number 3 and post-storm weather system caused widespread heavy rainfall in northern Vietnam, particularly affecting mountainous and midland provinces. This resulted in a significant loss of life, property damage, and several impacts on production and the lives of local residents, along with issuing directive to local police units to urgently respond to the storm, flood, and landslide. And in addition, the Ministry of Public Security also closely monitored the situation and transported food, essential drinking water, and clean water to affected areas. Efforts were increased to ensure public security and safety during rescue and recovery operations. Police officials have really put aside personal safety, happiness, and family peace to work with local authorities, implementing the route rescue plan based on the 4 on site and 3 ready principle. Nearly 50,000 units of equipment and material were deployed, with work teams sent to the most severely affected area. During the meeting, the disaster prevention, the participants discussed the difficulty encountered in responding to the storm number 3. They emphasized positive outcome, especially the outstanding achievement in disaster response and public assistance. At the same time, they analyzed lessons learned from their experiences in disaster recovery and rescue operations. In addition to the achievement, there are many lessons to be drawn from dealing with the aftermath of storm number 3 and the heavy rains, especially in improving the response process in the future. To proactively deal with the complex weather pattern in the upcoming period, the Ministry of Public Security has directed local police units to continue focusing on national security, public order, and disaster response efforts, thus encouraged to strengthen their ability to ensure social welfare, while effectively handling search, rescue, and recovery operations in storm-hit areas. Through active communication and promotion of the movement of all people protect national security, the police have gained widespread support and valuable information from the public. In the first 9 months of 2024, the police, in coordination with the Vietnam Violence Front, other sector organizations, and local authorities, received over 1,600 reports from citizens, agencies, and units across the province regarding crime and social issues. Of these, over 1,400 cases were addressed, achieving a resolution rate of 97.46%. More than 1,000 of these reports led to the initiation of criminal investigations. Ladies and gentlemen, recently a new drug known as Happy Water has emerged in Quảng Ngãi province. This drug comes in small powder packet that dissolves easily in water. When consumed, it causes intense hallucination, psychosis, and can be life-threatening if overdosed. Worryingly, this dangerous drug is being targeted at young people.
In a recent successful operation, Quảng Ngãi police dismantled a major drug trafficking network. The suspect named Trần Phước Dương, 23 years old, from Sơn Trung Camille, Sơn Hà district, was caught transporting 6 kilograms of drugs from Ho Chi Minh City to Quảng Ngãi. He was apprehended by the authorities. I came to Quảng Ngãi looking for a job, and an acquaintance in the city introduced me to this transportation job for money. In recent times, Quảng Ngãi Police Department's program investigation has detected multiple individuals involved in the sale, possession, and use of Happy Water. This drug is easily distributed as a beverage, making it convenient for criminals to distribute in the schools, recreational areas, and entertainment venues. Happy Water contains a mix of drugs such as methylene dioxin, methamphetamine, ketamine, diazepam. It comes in two forms, liquid and powder. Young people are particularly prone to using this drug. Happy Water impairs brain function, diminishing cognitive abilities and behavioral control, potentially leading users to commit dangerous actions that harm their families and society. Lieutenant Colonel Vũ Thanh Hùng wanted The criminal activities related to happy water are expected to become more complex, while eyeballs advise young people to stay vigilant and avoid storing and using drugs, stimulants, or suspicious foods and drinks. Parents are also urged to monitor their children's psychological and behavioral changes closely to detect and prevent any drug use or exposure to harmful substances in a timely manner.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.